Brainy Bites, a daily dose for self-improvement.
Hey there, amazing viewers. Have you ever wondered why building good habits can sometimes feel like an uphill battle? Well, get ready to uncover a game-changing concept that will revolutionize the way you approach habit building. Welcome back to our channel, where today we're diving headfirst into the captivating world of mastering habits with a strategy that's as simple as it is powerful. I'm thrilled to introduce you to the key that can unlock your potential and reshape your daily routines. It's all about harnessing the incredible power of the nothing rule. First things first, let's talk about habit building. We've all been there, right? We set our sights on creating positive changes in our lives. Yet somewhere along the way, we find ourselves struggling to stick to our new routines. But fear not, because today, we're unveiling a strategy that's about to change the game. Friends, say hello to the nothing rule, a concept that's like a secret weapon for making those good habits stick and kicking those bad ones to the curb. So, if you're ready to tap into the magic of habit transformation, keep your eyes glued to the screen, because we're about to dive deep into the power of the nothing rule and how it can completely transform your approach to habit building. Let's jump right in. Understanding the nothing rule. Imagine this: you've just had an intense workout session, and the next day, your muscles are screaming at you. It's that soreness that makes getting out of bed feel like a monumental challenge. But guess what? You actually feel good about it. Why? Because you know that this discomfort is a sign of growth. It's your body's way of telling you that you pushed yourself and are on the path to becoming stronger. That same concept applies to the world of habits, and it's what we call the nothing rule. Here's the scoop: the nothing rule is like the soreness of habit building. When we embark on the journey to break bad habits or create new ones, it's bound to get uncomfortable. But, just like with sore muscles, this discomfort is a signal that something significant is happening behind the scenes. It's a surefire sign that change is underway, and your future self will thank you for embracing it. Now, let's dive into the brain science that's driving this transformation. You've probably heard of dopamine, that's the neurotransmitter responsible for feelings of pleasure and reward. You know, that little burst of joy you get from indulging in something enjoyable? That's dopamine doing its thing. But here's the twist: when we engage in activities that give us that dopamine rush, like playing video games or snacking on our favorite treats, our brains start craving more. It's like a roller coaster of highs and lows that can lead to addictive behaviors. And when we hit pause on those activities, our dopamine levels plummet, leaving us in a not-so-happy place. Low dopamine levels are like dragging yourself through the day with a rain cloud overhead. You're suddenly low on motivation, focus becomes a distant dream, and anxiety decides to RSVP to the party. You know those times when things just seem blah and you can't put your finger on why? Yep, that's low dopamine playing its part. It's a total buzzkill. But here's where the magic comes in. Remember that soreness after an intense workout? Well, the discomfort you feel during the nothing rule is your brain's way of healing. It's the process of those dopamine levels recovering and getting back to a healthier baseline. It's the universe giving you a wink that you're moving in the right direction. So, instead of reaching for quick fixes to numb that discomfort, like scrolling through your phone endlessly, embrace the nothing rule. Let that discomfort be your guide to transformation. Your future self is cheering you on as you navigate the path to better habits. So stick around, because we're about to uncover even more strategies to make this journey a whole lot smoother. The science behind the nothing rule. Sounds intriguing, right? But how exactly does this nothing rule work its magic? Well, it's all about understanding the delicate dance of dopamine in our brains. You see, by steering clear of those dopamine spiking activities, you're essentially hitting the reset button on your brain's pleasure center. It's like giving your brain a much-needed breather, allowing it to recalibrate and find its equilibrium once again. Think of it this way: if you're on a roller coaster of constant dopamine spikes, your brain becomes a bit desensitized. It's like that friend who's seen every movie on the planet. It takes something truly mind-blowing to get a reaction. By taking a break from those activities, you're giving your brain a chance to reset its sensitivity to dopamine. And trust me, your future self will thank you for this. But I won't sugarcoat it. Enduring that uncomfortable feeling during the recovery process isn't always a walk in the park. It's like telling your muscles to push through that last rep at the gym. It's tough, it's challenging, but it's where the growth happens. Similarly, when you resist the urge to give in to quick dopamine fixes, you're giving yourself the gift of self-control and discipline. Remember, the discomfort you're feeling isn't a sign of failure. It's a badge of honor, signaling that you're actively rewiring your brain for the better. So, the next time you find yourself face to face with that discomfort. Whether it's the urge to grab your phone or indulge in a not so healthy treat, remember that you're in the midst of a powerful transformation. Embrace the nothing rule with open arms, and let the discomfort be your compass guiding you toward a future filled with better habits and a more empowered you. Stick around, because we're about to unveil an ingenious trick that can make this journey a whole lot smoother. Your commitment to change is already paying off, and the best is yet to come. 1. Building good habits. Now that you're armed with the knowledge of the nothing rule and the science behind it, let's talk about how to supercharge your habit building journey. Picture this phase of discomfort as a golden opportunity. It's like the perfect time to lay the foundation for amazing habits that will serve you in the long run. During the dopamine recovery phase, your brain is essentially rebooting its pleasure system. This is when the magic of forming new habits comes into play. See, while your brain is adjusting, it's also more open to rewiring itself to accommodate new behaviors. It's like renovating your living space, while things are getting a makeover. Why not throw in some stylish new furniture to create a fresh, vibrant environment? That's exactly what you're doing when you focus on building positive habits right now. But here's the secret sauce: consistency and dedication. Just like how you wouldn't expect a plant to flourish without regular water and sunlight, habits need the same TLC. Dedicate yourself to a routine that aligns with your goals, and make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Whether it's dedicating a specific time for a workout, setting aside moments for mindfulness, or even simply committing to a daily reading habit, consistency is your best friend on this journey. And hey, I get it. Forming habits isn't always a walk in the park. There might be days when your motivation is at an all-time low, or life throws you a curveball. But that's precisely where dedication comes into play. On those tough days, remind yourself of the bigger picture. The version of yourself you're actively working towards becoming. Consistency and dedication might not come effortlessly at first, but with time and practice, they become second nature, transforming you into a habit-building powerhouse. Remember, the nothing rule has opened the door to a world of transformation. And building habits is like sculpting the masterpiece of your life. The journey might have its ups and downs, but the destination is worth every ounce of effort. Stay with me as we explore even more tools and tricks to make this journey smoother and more enjoyable. Tip: the 10-minute trick. Before we dive into the next phase of our habit-building adventure, let me introduce you to a nifty little tool that's about to become your secret weapon, the 10-minute trick. You know those moments when a craving hits you like a tidal wave? Or you're overwhelmed by negative emotions that threaten to derail your progress? Well, that's exactly where the 10-minute trick swoops in to save the day. Here's how it works. When you feel that urge to give in to a craving or escape discomfort, pause for a moment and tell yourself, "I'll do it in 10 minutes." This magical phrase is like your lifeline, your escape hatch. It's your permission slip to acknowledge those feelings without immediately acting on them. And here's the genius part: by setting a specific time frame, you're not denying yourself completely, but you're also not surrendering to the impulse right away. This trick is like a superhero cape for managing discomfort and uncertainty. You see, the discomfort you're feeling in those moments is often amplified by the uncertainty of when you'll address it. By saying, "I'll do it in 10 minutes, you're providing your brain with a clear plan. It's like telling your brain, "Hey, don't worry, we've got a plan to deal with this, just not right this second." This simple act can alleviate a significant chunk of that discomfort, making it much more manageable. So, the next time you're in the heat of the moment, remember the power of the 10-minute trick. It's your ally, your sidekick, and your way of navigating those tricky waters of emotions and cravings. Stick around, because we're about to delve into even more strategies that will empower you on your journey to mastering habits and becoming the best version of yourself. Your commitment to growth is already remarkable, and I'm thrilled to be part of your transformational journey. Embracing uncertainty. Now, let's talk about a little something that often creeps into the picture when we're on a journey of change: uncertainty. You know that feeling when you're walking down a path you've never taken before, and you're not entirely sure what's around the corner? Yeah, that's the sensation that often accompanies habit change. It's that tricky emotion that can lead to discomfort, doubt, and even a little fear of the unknown. When you're determined to steer away from bad habits and adopt new, positive ones, your brain can sometimes play tricks on you. It starts throwing questions like, "Is this really going to work? Or can I actually stick to this?" Uncertainty can feel like a heavy cloud hanging over your progress, making you second-guess every step you take. But fear not, because the 10-minute trick is here to rescue you from the grips of uncertainty. When you tell yourself, I'll do it in 10 minutes, you're actually giving yourself a structured way to manage that uncertainty. You're saying, I acknowledge these feelings, but I also have a plan to address them, and I don't have to do it right this second. This shift in mindset is like trading your umbrella for a cozy sweater. It wraps you in a sense of control, warmth, and reassurance. So, as you continue on this journey of habit mastery, embrace the uncertainty that comes your way. Let it remind you that you're venturing into new territory, which means growth is right around the corner. And whenever those feelings of uncertainty try to throw you off track, remember your trusty 10-minute trick. It's not just a strategy, it's your companion on the road less traveled. Stay tuned, because we're about to reveal more tools to help you navigate this transformative journey with confidence and grace. Your resilience is inspiring, and I can't wait to see you conquer every challenge that comes your way. And there you have it, champions of change. We've journeyed through the incredible world of habit building, uncovering the transformative power of the nothing rule, diving into the science of dopamine recovery, and unlocking the secrets of building solid habits. Not to mention, we armed you with the superhero level 10-minute trick to conquer cravings and uncertainty like a pro. Now it's your turn to put these game-changing strategies into action. Remember, every step you take towards positive change is a step towards becoming the best version of yourself. So, whether you're looking to break free from those pesky bad habits or sculpt new, empowering routines, these tools are your trusty companions on this adventure. But we're not done yet. This journey is just beginning, and there's a world of possibilities waiting for you. So, hit that like button, smash the subscribe bell, and don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments below. Stay motivated, stay dedicated, and stay unstoppable. You've got this. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep shining bright.